Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a TV review for you. Of course, Bel-Air wrapped its first season over on Peacock this past Thursday, and we're here to talk about the whole first season as a whole. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more movies and TV's content like this. Now, let's dive right into season 1 of Bel-Air. Of course, this is the reimagining of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We all know that show. It's a beloved sitcom all across the world. Of course, what really jump-started Will Smith's career, and he's producing this. It's not like some studio was like, oh, let's redo that show. Will Smith made this show himself with his Westbrook Studios company and with Peacock, and it's actually based off of a fan-made trailer that went around YouTube and got like very much viral and got the attention of Will Smith, and the guy that made that's also a producer on the show. And it's kind of a dramatic retelling of Fresh Prince, and it really dives more into stuff. Like, the whole first episode is like the story from the theme song of Fresh Prince about how he got into a fight, his mom got scared, shipped him on a plane to Bel-Air. That's not how the song goes, but you get the gist. You know what I'm talking about. That's like the whole first episode is like telling the theme song, and it was really cool to see. Throughout the first episode, I was like, I don't know if this is working for me. But then the end of the first episode, Will and Carlton really just blow up, and like that's what got me hooked. That got me hooked for more, and I binged watched the second and third episode. I think were available at the time right away, and I've been hooked ever since. I think the kid that they cast as the new Will Smith, Jabari Banks, has a very big future ahead of him. You can tell he's got charisma. You can tell he's probably a really cool dude to hang out with. I think he could have a Will Smith level career if he plays his cards right. He's got charisma for days in this show. He very much fills the shoes nicely of actual Will Smith. The whole cast is great. The whole Banks family, like, instead of having a Jeffrey as just the butler, he does some butlery things sometimes, like he fills the fridge, but he's kind of like a fixer. He paints houses, if you know what I mean, if you're a fan of mob movies, or if you're in the mob. I don't know who watches my stuff. He's kind of like that type of thing for Uncle Phil, and it's really cool dynamic. Uncle Phil is a like pretty buff badass running for office, and he's just, the storyline there kind of runs into everything else. Like, he's hiding stuff from certain family members, he's lying to certain family members, and just the really family dynamics really get tested, especially with Carlton. Like, the first half of the season, Carlton's just like hating his life. Like, Will's getting all the shine, he's getting all the attention, and Carlton has really bad anxiety, and how he handles that is very interesting. This is not the Carlton from Fresh Prince. This is a very different, very modern take on Carlton, and someone else that gets a modern refresh and kind of steals the show every time he's on screen is DJ Jazzy Jeff, who is Jazz in this, of course. He is so damn good in the show. Him and Hillary kind of have some entanglements, if you know Will Smith history. That's a funny Easter egg. And he's just great. Like, every time he's on screen, he steals the damn show. That's another guy I think could have a very bright future in Hollywood if he plays his cards right. I think Bel-Air is great. Going into it, like I said, I'm a big Fresh Prince fan, so I was like, I don't know about this, but it quickly run me over. Run me over? Yes, it run me over with how much I actually like the show. It was so shocking, it felt like I got run over. That is right to what I said here on this review. If you are like on the fence about Bel-Air, I definitely recommend you watch it. Like I said, give the second and third episode a shot before you really make up your mind, because the first episode, you're kind of getting used to this new take on the characters you know and love. And there are some cast members from the original show that do pop in, like the second Aunt Viv come in, the original Vi come in, Will's mom from the original show. They have cameos. I'm curious to see if the show gets picked up, who else could show up. I don't think Will Smith's ever going to show up, but like, why not have DJ Jazzy Jeff or Jeffrey or someone like that pop in here and there? And it's just a really, I can't say it's a fun show. It's fun at times. Like, sometimes the scenes are fun. Sometimes it's not all serious all the time. It's not a Batman movie. There is some levity throughout the series, and it's really cool, really fresh, really interesting, especially for someone like me that was not sold on it at all. I'd never seen that trailer made on YouTube, and it's just cool to see that you can take something like this, rewrap it, and put a fresh coat of paint on it, and give it to the world in a dramatic telling, and it works so damn well. I think Bel-Air is a damn fine show. I hope it gets renewed for seasons 2, 3, and beyond. Of course, the most famous episode possibly of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is when him and Uncle Phil have the conversation about Will's father, and we really got to see Will Smith's acting chops for the first time. They dive into that big time in the final episode of this first season, with Marlon Wayans coming in to play his dad. Marlon Wayans, every time he gets a chance at doing dramatic work, crushes it. He was in a movie last year or the year before that and killed it. And he's in this, crushes his small role. Curious to see if he'll come back around for season 2 in a recurring role. But nonetheless, I'm rambling on at this point. Bel-Air, definitely worth a watch over on Peacock. It's 10 episodes, about 50 minutes an episode, so it's not too long of a binge. You definitely have had longer. So Bel-Air, for me, gets an 8.5 out of 10. I think the cast is great, the story's really good, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here in a possible second season over on Peacock. So let me know what you guys thought of Bel-Air down in the comments below. Did you like it? Are you a big fan? Who do you want to see pop in from the original show? Let's talk about that down in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so we can keep growing this channel out and making more and more content for you guys. We've got a big week ahead of us, so stay tuned for all the videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys right here next time.